if ever I see a problem, I always tell myself that I have to look for a solution to that problem, in any kind of problem. Well, to start with, I came from a very poor family. I'm an orphan. And you know how orphans are being treated by the real parents. So I start working in a farm with the carabao of my grandfather. And from there, I've met a lot of unseen things that could not be believed, could not be beautiful, could not be identified, like something like spirit from bamboos, and then from fish coming from the trees. All this I met, and this is a story that is that can't be forgotten, cannot be forgotten. And from time to time, I make myself as a living piece because of what I have seen and what these pieces told me to do so. And some people call me Seraolo, crazy. It is true that I am crazy because these things are crazy, and the only way to solve a crazy problem is to become a crazy person. So from that time on, I started going from one place to another, shining shoes, working different kind of work until I made a member of the U.S. Seabees, Navy Seabees, and then I applied as a tent boy in that camp. This fourth person who lives in this tent composed of mechanical, electrical engineers and electronic. The other one is also a metallurgy engineer. And they used to teach me and they used to tell me this and this. I learned a lot from them. So these things I owe it to this fourth American person from the American Seabees, U.S. American Seabees. To be honest, I only reached up to grade 6. As a matter of fact, I did not pass grade 6, but my teacher, I asked him to, a favor that will add to my average, which is 1%. So I got 74% plus 1%, so I passed the grade 6 class. And from that time on, I didn't go to school anymore. I learned many things by means of vision, things that I couldn't believe, things that makes me do these things. So I always follow what some people don't believe in guardian angel, but to me, I pray during 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I always ask the good Lord and my guardian angel to help me. Some people who obtain the degree of PhD, maybe that is their problem, not my problem. But I tried only to share my idea that could be of help. Because considering that I consider myself very low in character, low in education. So I think that is their problem. Now, if I could only share they give me a chance to prove that I could also share the solution to this problem. I am most willing, and I have tried it many times. I've visit the office of the DOST, NEDA, Department of Environment, almost all parts of the department of the government. But they pretend not to know, these things. They pretend. Not only they pretend, but they make fun out of me that I am crazy, because what I have been telling them and explaining is things that are maybe beyond their control, the things that is not worth thinking or doing. So, while only given a chance also to share my idea with the government, in any government, I am willing to do so, because as a human being, I really want to share this invention. Well, patent is only for the rich people, not for the poor people. Because when you apply a patent in your invention, and it will work against the big business people, you will not get the patent. It will only prolong the filing of patent, because it will work against the business of these big people. Patent, they will just copy your patent, your application for your application. So patent is just a form of divulging your invention to others and make it a public knowledge, which is not applied to this kind of invention. You can use, you can apply patent in any kind of invention, and with that you will be losing your invention, because patent is only a form of revenue on the government, and good for the big people, for the big business people, not for a guy like me. Because when I file a patent, I filed a 32 patent in the Philippine Patent Office before. It was all copied. After 1 week, it's already in the market. So now